Hello, it's your random Spidey fan here again with another video. Uh, but the first thing we have to address is me making false promises. I've already said this before, I think. I'm not posting as often as I used to, but since I'm done with school now, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go to college. Since I'm done with school for now, I guess I'll make videos while I'm babysitting my siblings. And if you hear any background noise that isn't from here, that's either my brother or my sister, but that doesn't matter. So, anyway, if you guys remember that on the Diamond Select Green Goblin review, I said I would do a double review again with two action figures that were really popular in last year, and I have them both with me right now. They are the retro card Spider-Man and the retro card Peter Parker. Now these two figures, they go for a lot now, and it's only been a year since they came out. This guy, I saw him go for like almost 200 at the Walmart online store. This guy was less expensive, but he still around like the 150 range. That's how expensive they are now. So I guess let's just start this video off with Peter Parker. Let's move Spider-Man back a bit. So this Peter is based mainly on the 60s because of the glasses and the hairstyle. So this is just your generic Peter Parker in his civilian outfit before he changes. So as you can see, you can tell that he's dressed out of time, basically. I don't know what phrase to give it. Excuse me. So this Peter Parker has two accessories. He comes with this little, see if my camera can focus on this. He comes with this little camera, this little big old blocky camera with just the lens and the flash. I don't know why my finger's shaking, but that's pretty much it. I wish Hasbro could have like put white on the lens instead of just being black. That would have been a lot better. But hey, what can you do? It's Hasbro. I'm not making anything bad on them, just saying. So he comes with that, and he also came with a oh, excuse me, I don't know what's going on today, with an alternate head based on the 60s Ditko era, sorry. As you can tell, you got the half Peter Parker, the half Spider-Man head, as you would tend to see in the comics back in those days. So let's say Peter's just walking around, or he's doing his job in the vehicle, and he switch the head. Now fortunately, since I've had these for a while, it's not that hard to just peg the head on anymore. He's walking around and his spider sense goes off. This is what you would see. So also this head, the glasses do raise And Hasbro should have given us an option, but the glasses do raise, revealing what the eyes look like. But I prefer to have them on instead of cutting it off, because I really don't like how the eyes look, because his eyes are just looking up all the time. But I prefer to have the glasses on. Oh, also, I did pre-order the Mezco 60s Spider-Man that was revealed at, well, that was shown in SDCC, or San Diego Comic-Con, for those who don't know what the abbreviation is. I did pre-order him, but that's not coming until February of next year, or the first quarter of next year. So as far as articulation, he has leg joints, the basic 6-inch scale figure articulation. His arms go back and forth. They have a swivel in the bicep, double jointed elbows. Now his wrists, they're different on each hand. This one, it goes up and down. It goes up and down as usual. But on his right hand, his hands go side to side. Let me see if I can get it on the camera. His hands go side to side instead of up and down. Let me see if you can see the joint. Yep, right there. His hands go side to side instead of up and down, which is weird. I don't know why Hasbro did that, but who knows. He can bend forward in the torso, a bit back, but it's restricted because of the shirt. Let's see, he has thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He's got foot articulation, up and down, but it doesn't go up that much because of the jeans. He does have a what is this called? Oh man, I can't believe I forgot the name of this. What is it called? I forgot, but oh, right. Ankle pivot. Ankle pivot. Yeah, that's what it is. You can't turn the foot, however, obviously. But that's, oh, he has no butterfly joints. No butterfly joints at all, as you can see. So he can't really like move his arms forward like this. He can't move them forward and back a little bit, but that's if you have the shoulder joint having to be replaced, a sort of substitute. But anyway, that's that for the Peter Parker. Let me just move his accessories back. And now, moving on to what you guys wanted, the Spider-Man. This is supposedly based on the 90s animated series Spider-Man, but about a week ago, Hasbro revealed a more accurate looking version of this figure. It's the same body. It's just that it's cell shaded. I don't really know what that means, but the colors are different. The colors are slightly toned differently. I guess by cell shaded means like areas, like for example here on the foot, like this little area would be shaded in, like the 90s Comic-Con exclusive animated series Venom. But yeah, this Spider-Man, he was pretty good. He kind of almost he was like an upgraded version, sort of, to the 2015 classic Spider-Man that came out during those days. And you can tell this figure is old. You got those what are they called? Pin joints. It still has pin joints, which I can't wait to get a figure without the pin joints, because to be honest, the pin joints, like, they just make the figure look weird. But I'm glad Hasbro decided to do the whole pinless joints thing. So as far as accessories go, I'll get into the articulation this one a bit. As far as accessories go, he only came with whip hands. He only came with those. And he only came also with an extra head. This one, based on the 60s, along with that one. This one's also based on the 60s Spider-Man. I don't really use this head very much because I like this one a lot better. Is because if I were to use this, I'd use it on a figure that doesn't have the modern, like the modern pattern that we see in Spider-Man figures. I'm sorry, like the colors keep doing that. It's because I'm using the daylight as my source. I bought a ring light, so that doesn't happen anymore, but I haven't connected it yet, so that won't be a problem in case I find a cable big enough so I can plug it in to this sort of setup I have. But yeah, this is all he comes with articulation wise. Let me just move this stuff right there. Articulation wise, it's standard. You got the butterfly joints, allows him to do this. Shoulder joints, bicep swivel, double jointed, elbows, wrists go up and down, and they do turn as well. Head does turn side to side. It does go up and down. But the problem with that is because Hasbro like recently did a new sort of thing with the figure. Let me pop the head out. Yeah, this one's a bit tougher. Oh no, I killed Spider-Man. I'm just joking. But yeah, Hasbro did this with the figures to allow the head to move farther back, and I actually don't really like it that much, because if I can pop the head back, there we go. Because when you do that, it just leaves a big old gaping hole where his neck should be. That's what I don't have him usually facing up straight. I usually have to turn his head and make him look up, because that looks a lot better. There's still a hole, but it's not that noticeable. And you got torso. It does turn side to side. He has another joint right here in the waist where he goes back and forth a lot. Thigh joints, or thigh swivel. He can turn his foot with double jointed knees. His foot goes up and down at a reasonable amount. He also has ankle pivot as well. I sort of have him just hunched over on a good look. So, oh yeah, he also has this thigh thing. Like, you can shift the thighs up and down, which is weird, but I guess it's to like sort of make him look taller. Sort of. Let me see if I can get him. It's because it only one. No, both of them do that. I guess it's just so if you want him looking taller, you can do that and make him taller. Oh yeah. One gripe I have is you can see mine came in with this entire area that should be blue. It just came in red. I tried to do something to it, but I think it made it look less badly. It still is a little bit bad, but I don't mind it. Let me put the other head on. Very amateur videos indeed. This is what he looks like with the other head. You can see it looks a little off, especially because the black and this one's like the white part of the eye is a bit farther from the black, but in this one it's closer. That's why it looks a little bit off. Like almost the white part of the eye is just looking in one direction while the border is just staying in place. So yeah, let me pause the video here for a second. I'll have them post up and do the outro. And here they are, posed up. We have Peter pulling out his camera as if something just happened. I always like to pose him like that. It looks cool. Makes him look like he's either about to change into Spider-Man or he's just gonna take some pictures to make a quick buck. And then we just have the Spider-Man in a regular Spider-Man pose, doing his web. That sounded weird. That sounded really weird. But he's just shooting a web at an enemy, ready for battle. So yeah, if you've watched till the end, thank you as always. Please comment. You don't have to like the video. Well, maybe I actually do like the video. But please like the video, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.